I saw 2 comments of guys that they already liked the game, but then they saw this spider climbing up my wall into my base, and then they were completely sold on it. So the spiders, probably it's a good selling point for the game, you know. Probably don't want to build up on this map, but that's a good selling point for the game, guys. Terrain climbing Omega bot spiders. That's what we need. Yeah, exactly. The Colossus cliff walk. Okay, so one thing I wanted to try was to... Because I talked about it before, right? I think one problem with bar 1v1 is that it's just a little bit too much tier 1. Like, I really like the activity. You guys know the way I play. I like being active and, you know, torturing your opponent all over the map. But I think bar 1v1 just needs to be like a little more macro heavy. So I think I want to figure out the best way to get to the macro game, because I feel like it must be possible to go there consistently. I have seen the Carganets. I have seen them. Yeah. I've built most of the units so far, I think. Well, most of the Armada units, but only against AI, right? So that's the thing. Oh, I'm not boosting. Oh, I am. Okay. The better play was definitely a tier 2 game. Yeah, I think so too. I don't exactly know yet at what like resource levels you're supposed to go tier 2, you know? Total Annihilation has way more units than bar. It's actually one thing I can tell you guys is that some of my StarCraft friends, they think bar has too many units. And I actually think bar has a good amount of units, but like compared to like StarCraft, it can be a bit overwhelming, you know? But I think bar has a pretty good amount of units. Like, I don't think it should be much more, because then it's actually going to end up being rocket science. Ooh, he's a little feisty. Here I am being nice and not building ticks. And then my guy sending freaking rocket ships to my base. Yeah, should be able to get this right away with the pawns, I think.
Low power.
Oh, that's not built. Yeah, I lost one of my scouting ticks, which is a little annoying. Also not the biggest deal ever. I tried bar recently, it was so good. Awesome. There we go, guys. Getting people into bar. That's my mission. No, why were you stupid? Oh, I didn't expect this. Oh my goodness. He's going hard. Wait, does a... Can the pawn beat this dude? My instinct says no. I guess my instinct was very correct. Alright, well this is what happens when I don't spam ticks from the start, guys. It's just a disaster. Absolute disaster. Please don't kill that. I would hate you if I had lost that. Okay, thank you. I'm a patch Armada player confirmed. I only win with ticks. It's now official. I kind of like this actually. I feel like that was going to be so much harder if he kept those units alive rather than just kill one metal extractor. You can also resurrect those dudes. It's very aggressive. You guys are more aggressive than me. Thoughts on the new Stormgate patch? I have not played it. I saw a little bit of it, and I think the graphics look a little better now. That's it. I don't think the game changed enough for me to want to play it. So yeah, can't really give you a proper answer because I, don't really want to judge it without actually giving it a try. But I don't think it's been motivating me to try so far. I said in the last stream, and I still mean that, if they change the audio, I'll try it again. I think the audio is just too garbanzo. It needs some better audio. All the units sound like they hit you with wet noodles. It's not the experience that I'm looking for, really. Garbanzo ads, I think it's pretty bad. I really think it's pretty bad. Dude, okay, you can, if you guys don't believe me, you can do this test, okay? Just do whatever you're gonna do today. Watch YouTube or scroll any kind of website, right? And just have a Stormgate stream open in the background and tell me that it sounded good in the background. If you think it does, well, then I was wrong. What am I? Oh, right, I'm missing my production. This game has been messy. You guys, you see, I'm doing something different with no ticks, and I'm already falling apart a little bit. Like terrible production over here. Yeah, well, it is what it is. We can recover from this horrible macro incident. He has one. Can I? Well, I'm not gonna risk it. Ooh, careful. Here we go. Well, I mean, honestly, if they somehow have enough money, it can work, you know? The problem, or the scary part is that they're most likely going to run out of money. But if they wouldn't, I can see it become a good game down the line, right? But, yeah. The money issue is, that's the most important thing here, I think. Oh yeah, I wanted to change something that you guys were recommending to me, to change my set target or something to the right mouse button instead of yeah, move or whatever, you know. This bar money strategy, I don't know if they have one. I haven't really I don't remember. I probably learned about it at some point, but what do I need?
Low power.
I think I could use obstruction turret. Hopefully I can afford that. I'm just gonna stop making units for now. Go over here. I mean, bar is mostly a community project, right? So, or entirely a community project. And I feel like that really reflects in the game, you know. Like I always say this, but bar is made for people to have a freaking good time, you know. It's not made to be a big esport or whatever. That's the good shit. Right there. That's what you need. It's like, if you think about, like, even StarCraft, you know, StarCraft also became big on accident. It's not like they were like, you know what? Let's make an esport. Like, that shit barely existed back then, you know? I'm getting some good trades here. Not super stoked about the macro yet, but could also be worse. Especially considering the start. My opponent's definitely struggling a little bit for money here. I feel like a good thing to do in this game, if you want to go for the macro, is just be really good at having the perfect, like, split on your units in your opponent's defenses. Like, you want to make sure that you deny as many bases as possible with as few units as possible. That's probably the main key to go to macro. Like, your opponent should never be able to take anything for free.
Low power.
I would say. Like, there's so many games. It's way more obvious when you play against the AI, because the AI, if there's one thing that it's good at, it's finding metal extractors that are not defended. Yeah, ticks or pawns doesn't really matter, you know? They should never be able to take anything for free, I think. It doesn't matter if you're playing like hyper aggressive or want to play macro. I think the key to playing a proper macro game is having kind of like Zerg in SE2, you know? Like, you need vision everywhere. You need to not give anything away for free, that kind of thing. That's the good stuff right there. And yeah, I notice it a lot when I play versus real players compared to AI. Against real players, you get away with having undefended stuff so much, like, and the AI just kills you with one random tick 37 minutes into the game, you know? It's actually obnoxious as hell playing against the AI just because of that. Okay. I think my opponent's cornered a little bit, but he does have the good tanks. I'm also getting the good tanks. Guess I'll send those over here. I wonder if it would be too much to send a reclaim bot into the back of his base, because I can tell that he is not reclaiming those yet. Yeah, exactly, Randy. If there's even a little hole in your defense, it feels like the AI is going to find. should be able to kill this. Don't think the commander is here anymore. There we go. It's a 2-star pawn. Does the veterancy matter a lot in like 1v1? Like does this pawn suddenly beat a blitz or something? Probably not that significant, right? Spy bots can reclaim, really? I've barely made any spy bots, so... It rarely makes a noticeable difference. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm still not super happy with my level of metal expanding. I feel like it could be much better. Die. Thank you. I think I got the whole map. Nah, I'm not that crazy. I really do not have the whole map, my friend. Don't worry about it. I have more map than he does, that is for sure. I do not have the whole map. I probably should by this point, you know? That says enough that he says that to me. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like I have really good strategic moves, but when it comes to the whole setup of the game, I'm really not there yet. Nowhere near, actually. Oh, this is a juicy wind farm over here. I was also not making enough energy, I think. Somehow I didn't make enough of either resource. Probably, well, build power is better, but I don't think I really made enough of any resource in this game. It has been a relatively tragic macro experience. This is going to be it, though, for Mr. Guy, I'm afraid. If he recovers from this, then I I really am not that good at the game. Alright. I mean, this map, it feels like it's very common, by the way. Like, obviously not in this way, but it feels very common for people to get on top of your wind line, because you tend to spawn very far forward, right? And then, yeah, one mistake or one time out of position and you just get forked instantly. Yeah. I'm not happy, especially with the metal banking. I guess I should probably look at one of my own VODs to realize how I wasn't banking that much metal before. Because I am banking a decent amount of metal on these games. I'll just resign. I mean, it is over, so that makes sense. Right. I wonder if we had anything in the top left, because I didn't check there at any point. You guys realize how the solar collector looks so much smaller than the actual model when it's finished? Sometimes I think I'm building the wrong building. Do I actually get a lot of MMR from this, by the way? This guy is like 12 or something. GG. I would imagine that I don't get anything from this, but who knows?
Battle ended.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, even here, like my macro at the start was quite rough, honestly. Quite rough. It's really funny. You know what I've noticed from the people I play against in bar? Is that because of who I am, they either think I'm way better than I am or way worse.
Bad
Like some people treat me like I'm the biggest noob ever, and some people think I'm absolutely goated, and I'm neither. You know, it's kind of funny to see. All right, well this guy's definitely gonna get the tick treatment because he has high OS. I think the next thing I really want to figure out for my own gameplay is just when to go to tier 2. Because I know I have to work on a lot of the small things, or all small things, right? Like expand metal faster, just general macro improvements. But I want to find my own perfect timing for tier 2 more than anything else. Yeah, they can't accurately guess my skill, that's true. It is pretty hard. I can imagine it's pretty hard. Because my skill set is going to be so much different from other people of my ranking, right? Like most people that are like 34, like me, they'll know the game pretty well. And I don't know the game at all. I'm just very fast, pretty much. No, that's not what I want. Let's get this guy. Yeah. Should we go 20 or 30 ticks? This guy's nervous, so we're going to abuse his nerves by making an extra round of ticks. That's the play. Mental advantage, guys. Maybe boost this guy. 11 wind. I actually got a bit more interested in Comet Catcher. I know I said I would stop playing it, but I kind of got interested in how I should play it because it's so different. Then again, if I play it on stream, it's probably just going to be a disaster again, so we'll see. You know, this was actually supposed to be a relatively short stream, but I think if Skillis is down, I might invite him for some 2v2s. I was supposed to play with him on Tuesday, but he wasn't in the mood. But if he is, maybe I'll play some... or, well, I was going to say high-level 2v2s, but that's, you know, it's not exactly going to be high-level, but you guys know what I mean. Alright, it's tick time, baby. Like, Skillis got to about 30 OS in 1v1 as well, so should be pretty fun lineup to go with. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna boost one more con out, and then I'll move out on the map with Commander. That is the plan. That is something. That looked like a pretty slow unit, actually. I don't know exactly what it was. Probably a grunt, yeah. See if I can kill anything here. More grunts. This one's gonna die. Get absolutely forked. There we go. Yeah, have you guys must have considered this before. Is there like has anyone invented a cheese where you send one reclaimer across the map really fast with your tanks or with your ticks and you just reclaim the grunts that you kill or resurrect? That sounds like something I would try, like right away. Once I get a little bit better, at least. Or is it just too expensive? I don't know. Could totally be the case. Yeah, RTSs are also very, very stylistic when it comes to matchups, by the way. Like, I can guarantee you guys that there's a 40 OS player that I can beat pretty regularly. And there's also going to be a 25 OS player that just has my number. That's just kind of how it works, you know? I think I can barely beat these. Oh, no, that's bad micro by me. I think I would have been able to beat them, actually. I forked it up completely. Let's kill this guy. Here we go. No reclaim for you. I think I want to expand a little more, even. Try to pump that ratio up a little bit. See if I can get in here. That'd be really nice. Oh, he does have the radar over there. I can just kill that. Nice. And I can kill this metal extractor too. It's being very annoying. Are these grunts? Those are grunts. Ooh. I don't think I have enough to kill those, actually. But it's going to be a little painful, I think. It's going to be a close one. No, I barely have enough, actually. I did lose the metal extractor, but that's okay. Oh no, I barely don't have enough. It was one more than I thought. Oh, that sucks for me. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that guy. That is pain. Oh man. I feel like that was pretty close to just being exactly what I needed, but instead it didn't end up being so good. Maybe it's time to go for the res. Kill this guy, probably. If I'm lucky with the... Yeah. Nice. Cancel this. Do some pawns out before I die a vicious death. Okay. My commander has been AFK for too long. I really do need to... I know the first game looked promising, but I really do need to unrust a decent amount, I think. Not my hottest performance ever so far this game. I'm not gonna be able to get up here. Yeah, I think this guy has us. No energy, no metal. Maybe I can fight together with this. We should be fine. Fight together with the tower, and I think we're pretty Gucci. Just don't want to lose the calm, pretty much. There we go. Yeah, I really need some more freaking energy. That's kind of what tends to happen if I get rusty. There's always going to be like one part of the game that I'm just forgetting about completely, you know? I just never made more energy with my with my dudes at home. Should have had at least one building energy here. Yeah, I think it's time for the desperation solars, you're right. Get forked. I think I should be able to kill that part. Okay. Doesn't look like it's that many grunts. Yeah. Nice. There we go, we catch these. I have a turret up here, which is gonna keep me safe there. Alright. Well, we're getting back a little bit. We just need to get the macro back on track more than anything else. Which is easier said than done, for sure. I'm gonna make a construction turret, I think. That way, maybe I can get it back on track. Oh yeah, I did learn about using solars as a metal storage, right? But I haven't quite used it yet. I just make them out of desperation, and then they just chill there forever. That's pretty much what happens. Oh, it's gonna die. Yeah, I think we just suffered a little bit too much in the early game, followed by terrible macro. That's how it goes. A little bit of counter damage here gonna be nice. Maybe he can be distracted by this. Get some trades over here with the commander. There we go. Oh, he did find these. Ah. That's also a commander. It's kind of what I thought based on how slow it was moving, but please kill this. Thank you. Yes, that is nice. That is very nice. Oh, look at this. This is a significant amount of damage here. Gotta be careful here, though.
Your commander is heavily damaged.
It's heavily damaged? Oh, a freaking turret. Turret from downtown that I didn't quite realize. Ah, yeah, he wanted to go for the wins. I don't have them that stacked, actually.
Low power.
That's gonna save me here. Or well, honestly I just didn't have that many. It's not even about how stacked they were. I just didn't have that many of them. Gotta stay honest with myself, guys. You gotta look at things from the bright side, but sometimes sometimes you also just gotta be brutally honest with yourself, you know. This is not a legendary performance, that is for sure. I do like how early it warns you that the commander is getting forked, by the way. That's actually nice. Okay, let's boost this, because if I don't boost this right now, I will literally die. Instantly. I feel like he could just kill me right here, but I don't think he realizes it. Maybe he thinks there was a turret up here that was rebuilt already. I think that makes sense. Try to take this again. Get a couple of dudes making energy at the front. Wait, I made one reclaimer, right? Yeah. Get all of those. Little YOLO with the commander, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, actually, these units are doing better than I thought. I thought it was going to be... oh, did I A-move the ground, maybe? I thought it was going to be a lot easier to clear those up than that, but I guess not. He really is respecting me way too much. This is what I'm talking about, you know? He thinks I'm some kind of macro god, but in reality, he can just go in and freaking fork me up. I have no E. I don't have anything, brother. I'm out of juice entirely. Oh, no. I was just about to get this place back. God, he has so many units, bro. He's gonna try to mess me up on two sides. But I can't allow this side to die, so we're just gonna have to go for it. There we go. We're gonna take some pretty alright fights here. Oh, he was paying attention just in time. Unfortunately for us. Hope he doesn't find this. Probably will, but... Surprised he went in here, actually. Probably suicide and try to get some wind. Don't think that was the best move ever. I feel like I'm this entire game I'm just trying to survive while being freaking half dead. That's just the story of this game so far. Oh, I thought it was units actually, but it's all turrets. Oh, this is really nice. There we go. A lot of units going down for pretty much nothing. You know, I used to try and kind of force myself to play with like a bigger zoom, but I kept getting comments saying that you don't really have to. So yeah, I'm a regular zoomer. Well, not for bar standards, but you guys know what I mean. I feel like this commander is gonna die at some point. I don't know when, but it's probably gonna happen. Oh, this was just one grunt? I thought there was gonna be a whole group down here. Yeah, I'm a regular zoomer. Sounds pretty funny if you put it that way. Okay. I think I'll get this group over here. You might try to just find the commander. I'm gonna try and run it over there. I'll lose a couple to these grunts. You're gonna find me? Oh, I guess he saw me with the radar, right? Yeah. Alright, GG. Yeah, I mean... I mean, the story of this game is pretty clear, you know? Oh, he actually had a bunch of pounders at home already.
Ended.
Wait, how did I destroy more enemy resource production than him? Ah, look. Oh, man. This might be... I see two players in their ticks, yeah. This might be one of my worst macro performances yet, to be honest. This was... not proud of this one. But that's okay. You gotta have some rough ones to get to the top, you know? You gotta have some rough ones first.